本期节目由力捷国际之 LJ Hooker Metro City Branch 特约赞助播出。
Comparing with other major cities in the Asia-Pacific region, such as Sydney, Hong Kong, Shanghai, or Singapore, what features do you think Auckland's already equipped as a modernized city? And what do you like or dislike about Auckland? And what actions you reckon as a mayor of Auckland should do to improve the living quality here in Auckland?
Well, I think Auckland is obviously a first world city. It's a globally competitive city. It's the one international city in New Zealand. And it has the sort of facilities you'd expect from a first world city. We have good water and sewerage and infrastructure, quite good housing conditions. Because of our size, compared to the rest of New Zealand, we can provide choice and opportunity. And because of our multicultural nature, we provides a range of different things for people to do. You know, we're in the top 3 or 4 cities of interest in the world to visit. So I think we have a lot of things going for us. Those are the things that I like. I like I like our climate and our environment and our diversity and the opportunity. What do I dislike? I dislike traffic congestion.
Yeah, that's right.
I think, you know, when you take a city like Singapore, which is effectively an island state, it has really good public transport. You would no sooner drive across Singapore than you would in London or other big cities, but we are still a city that depends on the motor car. We have to change from that. We have to have good public transport. Our new electric rail is helpful. The City Rail Link will double the capacity of rail. We have some busways, we need more busways, we need light rail. So dealing with congestion, giving us ease of movement around the city, I think needs to be our first priority. Our second priority, I think, is the cost of our housing. We are the 4th equal least affordable city in the world. We are less affordable compared to our average incomes than Los Angeles or London. So we have to provide opportunity by making sure the supply of housing meets the level of demand for new people wanting to buy their first home to be able to afford to do so, and we're a long way off that. So those are the 2 downsides of Auckland, but overall I'm born and bred in Auckland. This is the city I've chosen to live in. The fact that we have big growth shows that we are a desirable place to live, but we have to tackle those 2 big challenges, transport and housing.
Tourism has become the largest industry here in New Zealand, and Auckland is the link to all other cities. So that many tourists only have very short stay here in Auckland and then transferring to other cities. So do you have any strategies to promote the destination brand of Auckland so that can make the tourists have longer stay here in Auckland?
Well, you're right that Auckland is a gateway city, so most people coming from overseas come first to Auckland, and that creates an enormous opportunity for Auckland if we can keep people in the city for a little bit longer. Of course they'd like to go to Queenstown and to Rotorua because these are places of great natural beauty, but so too is Auckland. So around Auckland we have 1,000 beaches. We have Waiheke Island where we have good restaurants, where we have vineyards, we're close. We can drive up to the Bay of Islands, we can drive down into the Waikato, into the Central Plateau. What do we have to do in Auckland to make that better? First of all, we need to make sure that we have an adequate supply of top-class hotels, and it's good to see in a place like the Wynyard Quarter that the Fu Wah Group is building a 5-star hotel. Secondly, to encourage this city to be to open up opportunities for people to do different things. It could be around events. So think back to a couple of months ago, we had the Lantern Festival at the end of the Chinese New Year, and what a great occasion where hundreds of thousands of people from right across our community and visitors from abroad were able to celebrate some of the diversity of Auckland. We need to be as well an event centre in terms of big sporting opportunities. The Rugby League Nines competition, again, Eden Park was full of people that had come mainly from across the Tasman but from other places around the world to participate in that event. To do some of the exciting things like the Splore Festival, the music festival that was held out on the Hauraki Gulf. I attended that in the morning. I went to the Pride Parade in Grey Lynn in the afternoon, just to see the diversity of things that Auckland has to offer. So let's make this city a welcoming city. Let's make sure that we've got the first-class facilities that tourists need. Let's make sure that we are promoting Auckland as a destination in its own right and not just a gateway to other parts of New Zealand.
Absolutely. Okay, thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Goff.
Sure, thank you very much.
Thank you.